Hi, in this video I'll present the results of my stacked deck farming. I'll start by explaining how the strategy works, show you the total investment, break down the profit by category, and finish with a short summary. The strategy comes from maxroll.gg. I'll just give you a brief explanation of how it works. You'll find the full details and the atlas tree at the source. The link is in the description. This strategy is focused on farming a large number of stacked decks on Jungle Valley tier 16 maps with 8 mods. For the purpose of this analysis, I bought 60 maps that had at least 40% increased pack size. Across all maps, the average item quantity was 111%, with an average of 42% increased pack size. In the map device, we place the map and 5 divination scarabs of the cloister, then select the domination craft and the Eater of Words influence. These scarabs cause additional monster packs to appear on the map, each with a chance to drop stacked decks. The extra shrines help speed up the strategy, and the Eater of Words influence can result in an altar that grants a chance to duplicate dropped currency, and stacked decks count as currency for this effect. I would recommend transferring divination cards from another map, for example Lookout. Just run that map, find the nameless seer and use Scry to move the desired cards over to Jungle Valley. Before I move on to the investment section, I want to share a few of my observations. I paid attention to the number of monster packs that appear thanks to the scarab used, and it turns out that you can get anywhere from 40 to 60 such packs per map. In my case, the average was 50, the highest I had was 59, and the lowest was 44 packs. The average number of stacked decks obtained per map was 60. The lowest amount I got was 37 and the highest was 91, and that was thanks to an Eater of Words altar that granted a chance to double dropped currency. I'll also compare these results to my stacked deck farm from the previous league. Back then, the average number of stacked decks per map was 58.5. The highest amount I managed to pick up from a single map was 149, and the lowest was 45. In this league, the average number of stacked decks per map is higher. It's time to go over the investments required to run 60 maps. The Jungle Valley T16 maps with 8 mods themselves cost me 500 Chaos Orbs, which is a bit over 3 Divines. The Scarabs cost me 2700 Chaos Orbs, which is roughly 17.5 Divines. In the map device, I also had to spend 480 Chaos Orbs for the Domination craft. The total cost of preparing 60 maps came to 4000 Chaos Orbs, which is just under 26 Divines, averaging out to roughly 66 Chaos Orbs per map. Running 60 maps for the purpose of this analysis took me 7 hours, 4 minutes and 47 seconds. On average, I needed 7 minutes and 4 seconds per map. Finally, I've reached the profit section. I divided it into several categories, and you can find detailed tables in the description. I'll start with the stacked decks. I dropped 3582 of them, which translated into 6662 Chaos Orbs, or roughly 43 Divine Orbs. The Scarabs generated 2260 Chaos Orbs of profit, mainly from Horned Scarab of Awakening, Ambush Scarab of Containment, Blight Scarab of Invigoration, and Ambush Scarab of Discernment. The profit from currency was 2255 Chaos Orbs, which is approximately 14.5 Divine Orbs. The main contributors were Divine Orbs and Chaos Orbs. The profit from the maps I found was 806 Chaos Orbs, which is approximately 5 Divine Orbs. The maps that generated this profit were mainly tier 17 Abomination and tier 16.5 City Square. The profit from divination cards was 488 Chaos Orbs, which is approximately 3 Divine Orbs. The most valuable cards I obtained were Desecrated Virtue and the Fortunate. Since this strategy utilizes rituals, I also included the profit from omens. The two that dropped for me and had higher value were Omen of Amelioration and Omen of Blanching, which generated a total profit of 201 Chaos Orbs, slightly more than 1 Divine Orb. During this farming session I picked up 3,234,560 gold, which averages to around 55,000 per map. After subtracting the investment costs, the total profit amounts to 8,672 Chaos Orbs, which is approximately 56 Divine Orbs. On average, this is 145 Chaos Orbs or 0.93 Divine Orbs per map. In terms of time efficiency, I achieved a rate of 8 Divine Orbs per hour or roughly 1,250 Chaos Orbs per hour. This is how the results of the stacked deck farming look after 60 maps. I have to admit, this is by far the best strategy I've had the chance to test. Compared to blighted maps and memory threat rush, the profit here is much higher, the farming process is enjoyable, and we don't have to pick up too much loot from the ground. The only downside might be that you have to carefully decide which ritual to start with to summon the maximum number of monster packs that drop stacked decks. Let me know in the comments what you think about this strategy and which analysis you'd like to see next. Maybe I'll prepare something based on your suggestions. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss future content. Thanks for watching and see you next time.